Hey guys, so yeah, another video. It's weird. It'll be like the third video in a week. I don't know what's happening, but I have too much time in my hands. So I thought, why not? Let's make another video. Today we're gonna talk about another book that was made into a movie. This time it's The Body by Stephen King. This is a novella. I don't know what is when it was published originally, but it was made into the classic movie Stand By Me. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. First of all, okay, so Stand By Me was probably one of my favorite movies growing up. It was on TV like all the time, so I watched it. I don't know how many times growing up. So when I saw the book, I was like, yeah, let's read it. Yeah, that was the reason pretty much I got the book. I love the cover, how it shows like the four guys, like, you know. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about the book. If in case you've never seen the movie, which is like why? Well, in case you haven't, it's about four kids, pretty much. They're around 12 years old. The main character, it's Gordy, and yeah, he just suffered the death of his older brother, and he in the book he doesn't really suffer the death of his brother because he talks about him as pretty much a stranger, a guy who lived in the same house and they share the same parents, but that's all. He's like 10 years older than him, so they're not really like that close. In the movie, they made them like really close, and he's actually suffering from the death of the brother. Anyway, but he's also like his parents don't even acknowledge his existence after his brother passed away. So he's like so he's like the invisible kid. Anyway, so he spends most of his time with his friends. His best friend Chris and two other friends, Vern and Teddy. So, like each of them has their own family issues, like with everyone. So yeah, like one day, like one of the kids comes to the treehouse and says, "Oh my God, you're not gonna believe what I just found out. My brother and his friends found the body of this kid who's been lost for a couple days." So the kids decide to just go and see where the body is, and I don't know, like call the police and say they found the body and like be the heroes of the whole town and be in the newspaper. Because also like the setting of the book, it's 1960, so yeah, it's like everything is different. But I guess like everyone has watched the movie, so I'm guessing you know what it is about. So about the book, it was good. Because I've watched the movie so many times, I know what was gonna happen. Nothing was surprising, but like, it's not the first time that I watched the movie first and then I read the book. But like with Gilbert Grape, even though like I had watched the movie a few times when I read the book, and the book was so interesting, but with this one it was like everything was just the same. Like there was pretty like really nothing different. Like, I was reading the book and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that scene. Oh yeah, I remember that scene. Oh yeah, this is gonna happen. Like, I knew everything. The few little things that were different, or that the book has and the movie doesn't, were really dragging the whole book. Like, there was one point where they include a short story that the main character wrote when he was older than he's in. Like, the setting of the book, it's 1960. You know, like, the story says that it was published on 1975. So, I mean, it's just to tell you that he likes to write stories, and like, he wasn't that good at that time, and blah blah blah. Because just like in the movie, it's just like the character reminiscing, like, all, like, when he was younger. Um, so yeah, it's that part when he tells that story. It's really boring. Like, I was like, oh, can we just go back to like when they were younger? Like, when we went back, it was like just the same as the movie. And maybe because I've already watched the movie so many times, I already knew like every single scene, like, from memory. So nothing was surprising. So yeah, like, I gave the book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's good, but like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm so attached to the movie. Like, I freaking love the movie. So yeah, it was like, I prefer the movie. It was one of those rare cases when you prefer the movie rather than the book. So yeah, like, I keep the movie. There were also other differences, like with the brother. In the movie, they were closer than in the book, and in the end, spoiler alert in case you haven't watched the movie, which again, why haven't you? In the book, he mentions that he's the only one alive. The other 3 died. But in the movie, the only one who died is Chris, the one that River Phoenix plays, which is like kind of creepy because he's the one who died in real life. But the other 2 are alive. So, I mean, there are like really little differences. But yeah, I mean, like I said, for this one, the movie wins. So yeah, that's all. I was expecting more of the book. This is the first Stephen King book I read, pretty much because I don't like horror. For like, there was a time when I was like, should I read it? Because I don't know why. It was like interesting, like, it intrigued me, but I know I'm not gonna be able to read it. No, I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, that's the first Stephen King book I read. I got another one, really short novella too. That one seems to be actually spooky. Let's see if I can take it. I'll tell you about it. But yeah, as for this video, that was all. Tell me what you think if you watch the movie, what you think if you read the book. If you have any suggestions for the next book against movie video I can make, I would really appreciate it. In case you're interested, I made another one of these book reviews slash book against movie videos about the movie and book What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I'm gonna link it down here in case you wanna watch it. Like I said, if you have another suggestion for one of these book movie videos, I will appreciate it. Because I really want to make more of those. Thanks for watching. Thanks for those who just subscribed. I really appreciate it. I want to make more videos. I'm trying to think of more ideas besides the writing blogs. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon, I hope. Bye!